It's on and popping right now, 9:48 on a fantastic Tuesday morning, 27 degrees today, mostly sunny in the beautiful city of Lagos. You could be anywhere else. You could be in Niger, but you're here in Lagos. So
in the trenches with us.
Just make the most of it. I just keep saying it every time. Just make the most of it. You could be in someplace worse. I'm just saying. So we have a very superstar in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Uriel. How you doing, darling?
Hey, I'm good.
It's been a minute, man. You don't check for your guy anymore. It's
you
fine.
don't check for me too.
I do. You know, from time to time. Hey, how you doing?
Last time I saw you in a wedding, I asked you for chicken, and you said no.
I don't share my
Sounds
chicken.
like
You don't share your chicken.
Nah,
Damn
black men don't share their chicken. I can share anything else.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all
sure.
good.
Besides STDs, but
Moving swiftly onwards. That escalated.
Yeah,
really
thank
quickly.
you very much.
how you doing?
I'm good. I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here, but I'm not here at the same time.
I totally understand you. Love your hair, though.
Thank you.
Can you just give it? Okay.
Nice little wave.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. So, how did you feel getting evicted on Sunday? Because you were not even supposed to be evicted.
Yeah.
The jury thing happened. So, how was that for you? Was it like I saw you on stage. It was almost like a mixed bag of emotions for you, though.
For me, I'm obviously not happy about it. I've obviously felt like it wasn't my time to go, and I still feel like it wasn't my time to go. And I'll just leave it as that. I have my own reservations, but Big Brother would always say, "Make lemonades from lemons." So I don't want to dwell too much on the negativity because I don't want it to affect me too much. But for real, it wasn't my time, and I've just got to do what I have to do, and that is it. And just be grateful for having that platform, because loads of people would have wanted to stay there for a day or 2 days. Now I was there for 3 weeks, but it is what it is. You know, you keep it moving. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Sorry, Cassidy. Okay.
Yeah, that's very true. I actually caught that there was a conversation that I think you were having with Mercy on the day of the eviction.
Yeah.
Where, you mentioned that at least, the first person to be evicted is always like it's the one that everybody kind of holds their breath for. So at least that wasn't your faith. Although I do agree with you that you should not have been evicted.
Yeah.
You were giving us drama for days, content for days. And there were so many memorable moments of you in the house.
Yeah, like you kissing Neo.
Yeah.
That was memorable.
We'll get into that. But for yourself, what moments stuck out to you in particular? What were your highlights in the house?
For me, like I always say, my highlights, I lived each day like it would be my highlight. So I made an effort with my clothes, my hair.
I saw you on that Saturday party, the dress you were wearing. I was going on.
Fam.
Like, I liked it.
I went all, yardy on them,
I see. I was hoping that, you bring like maybe a different color today or something.
I had loads of those outfits in my suitcase, but oh well.
Wow.
So yeah, I lived every day like it was my highlight, and I just feel like every moment was fantastic for me because I was very appreciative of being there to begin with. Do you know what I mean? Like after 6 years. So every day was just lived like it was
6 years?
It's been 6 years, 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It seems like yesterday when we used to rock the show.
Yeah, shout out to you for gracing the screen. So
Thank
of course,
you.
like OC mentioned, one of the most memorable moments of the season so far.
For me.
Okay.
For me as well, and honestly for the whole of the interwebs.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen it online. And that, of course, is the kiss that you shared with Neo. Now, I
Do
feel
you like him though?
Yeah.
Kisses. Yeah.
And you saw one kiss. She's telling you kisses.
Y'all just saw one.
Yeah,
but
there were plenty.
Anywho,
So do you
we'll
like
keep
him
it
though?
moving.
Yeah, is there something between you guys?
I feel like the feeling is mutual. I think there's an attraction from both parties.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 100% genuine, and I don't know. And that being said, it's because obviously when you're in a tight situation, tight space, a lot of things get muddled and mixed up. So if it's genuine, I don't know. If it's genuine on my part, I don't know either, because he could come out and I could be like, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But in that house, in that space, I liked him. He smelled good. He cooks. We share similar interests. We're both into, the health and lifestyle, and he's good to look at. You know.
Because I remembered when you were leaving, I think Ebuka asked you what you'd miss the most, or what's something about you going out of the house, and you're like, maybe I miss Neo a little bit or something to that effect.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would never lie about
how you feel,
how I feel, and I think at that particular time, that's obviously what I would have missed, But and obviously cooking for the housemate. I actually do miss Cece a lot, and I miss Baye And I think those are the two people I really miss.
Okay.
Baye and Cece. I really love Cece. And but yeah, a little bit of me misses Neo's lips. Yeah.
I like the fact that you're upfront, about it, and that's what I like about London people. Though.
Say what you mean.
They don't hold it back. They just say
but you know what it is? Whatever it is that you're doing with your chest.
Yeah,
so
sure.
like you can't really.
So I'll take it as before the Big Brother house, you're not in any relationships outside the house.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
And that's why
we could kiss him.
I could do whatever I want. I'm a grown woman. I'm not in any relationship, and I think if I was to be in a relationship, I would have been a little bit more careful. Yeah. But free agent. Yeah.
I know. So what's up with you now? So I know just before now, a lot of people didn't know. Yeah, you were into music. You sing very well.
Yeah.
I know about that. Then we saw you get on your fitness thing. Now you look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Then you also do a lot of you like to put together your daily
cooking
life. Yeah, you're cooking your stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff about your family too as well. So sometimes I just go on your page and it's just a vibe there. Just seeing everything you're going on to. So now that you're out, so what are we to expect from you though?
So the first thing I'm going to do is I already have a restaurant. So obviously
really?
I do. Yeah.
Wait, in Lagos here?
In Lekki, I paid for the space, got it done, and then I went into the house.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be on the full front of what I'll be pushing out. My
Does it
restaurant.
have a name?
Yeah, Use Kitchen, of course.
Use Kitchen.
Use
I like
Kitchen.
That. You.
Yes.
So that's like 2 U's.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I'm actually going to do what's it called? I'm actually going to do a podcast. So I keep calling it a blog spot. I don't know. My head is not together. I'm going to do a podcast. So I'm definitely going to use my voice, my charisma and everything and go into podcast. But it's going to have a little bit of twist. So that's going to be coming very, very soon. We're already working on that. And of course, my cooking, working with brands. I'm a businesswoman. I've always been for the last 6 years. So I'm just going to keep pushing it through restaurant and my podcast and everything. I'm going to be everywhere.
All right, cool. So that's great. So I will be following you on your journey. And so that means the music is we're not going to.
So the music thing now, what I want to do with the music thing, my music gave me a stress meal before. PTSD, I beg. I'm telling you, like when I think of music, I start shaking. Like I tremble in my boots because it was just too stressful.
Yeah, it is. Anything that provides value or would actually propel you to the next level would actually stress you. Yeah. I think so.
I would say to you in regards to the music, I want to actually go into doing voiceovers. Okay. Because I think obviously being a musician, I have a way with rhythms and tempos and all that kind of stuff. So doing voiceovers for brands, and then I want to also go into doing like jingles and writing songs for
other people,
for brands and all that kind of stuff. So it's something I'm really going to push because I'm a brilliant songwriter and I've got a voice. So I want to use that to work with drink brands and do their music for them.
Okay.
But as far as doing my own stuff, I don't think so. I don't have the energy. But for other brands, I'll give you my voice.
Yeah, sure thing. I totally understand it.
The businesswoman wants 100%, to get into the bag with the brands.
Yeah.
So let's quickly touch on you in the house. Now, obviously, you mentioned that you like Cece and Ilebaye.
Yeah.
Who else are you rooting for? And who do you think is playing a game?
I'm rooting for Alex as well. I'm rooting for Cece. I'm rooting for Baye. And I think those are the only people that I'll be honest with you that Soma.
You're not rooting for Neo?
Soma.
You're not rooting for Neo?
And Neo as well. But,
Neo came last.
I mean, Cece, Baye, Soma, those are my people. And I think those are who I'm rooting for. And the reason I didn't mention Neo is because, like I said, I don't really know him that deep, and I don't know him that deep. I know. Let me not say what I want to say. I know his lips, but I don't know him that deep. Yeah. So I don't know him that deep, but I wish him well too. And that's it, really. That's really people I'm rooting for.
Okay. Who do you feel like is playing a game in the house?
We're all playing games in the house, 100%. We're all playing games. We all want to succeed. We all want to win. So everybody's playing a game. Who do I think is playing more of a game? I would say Whitemoney is playing more of a game. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I think Kidwaya is playing a brilliant game, not in a negative way, because I think Kidwaya is extremely smart, extremely smart, and I think he's using that to his advantage. The reason I mentioned Whitemoney, I just feel like I don't want to be
please go ahead.
I don't want to be vile, but I just feel like the person I knew outside is definitely not the person that was in, and I felt like he did a lot of things because he felt intimidated by my presence, especially within the kitchen area.
Yeah.
And I felt, so I don't think Whitemoney is genuine at all. I just don't think so. The experience I had with him outside is definitely different.
Yeah, but don't you think that, most times, most people, when they get into a house and they know that, their camera's watching, they want to be maybe more guarded and, not just try to let themselves go. Because it's easy for you to say, oh yeah, people are not being themselves or anything. But we also have to have at the back of our minds that, when we are doing our, everyday lives, it's easy to just flow into the rhythm because, nobody's looking at you, nobody's judging you, saying, oh, you're looking a certain way, you're snoring a certain way, you're talking a certain way. So most times, most people just come into the house and they always try to just, protect their image and try to say, okay, I don't want to do anything that's going to water down the brand I'm trying to build.
No, I mean, he has a brilliant brand, and I think he will continue to have an excellent brand and continue to drive full force. But the reason I made that comment was because I've seen some things where he tried to turn certain people against me or talk them into, being a certain way towards me. And that's why I felt a little bit, I won't say hurt because I would never give anybody the power to hurt me, but I would feel that I felt disappointed in his actions. But him in general, he's a fantastic businessman and I wish him the best of luck. But as for us two, I'm not really sure where our relationship would lead because, fam, this guy was trying to date me outside of the house. We get into the house and it's a different story altogether.
Rewind.
He was trying to date you outside.
Of course, he was trying to
and
date
were you
me.
and did you? Was there any possibility that would happen though?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I would say this. I know who I am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that possibly let's get into this. Do you think possibly him trying to turn heads against you, turn people against you, could be a rejected man, a scorned, rejected man?
But did you reject him though?
I would tell you this, Whitemoney was, I think a lot of the people, because of where I've come from, I grew up in the UK, I'm Igbo, but I don't speak my language that well, but I try. If you've watched, I always try to mix Igbo into what I do. I feel a lot of people underestimated me. A lot of people because I'm a nice person in general. So a lot of the people, I would say some of the girls, I felt they were very intimidated by me, especially when I got on stage and I performed my tasks and I acted and I sang. I am a full package when it comes to being an entertainer. And I feel like with Whitemoney, he was intimidated by me because there was a particular situation where I made jollof rice and the whole house, because he has a jollof rice brand, right? Yeah. And then the whole house loved my jollof. It was amazing, cooked healthy. And the next day he went to make the same jollof rice. And I was like, if you're not in competition with me, why would you now do the same thing the next day?
Really?
So things like that.
I mean, the rice one day, rice the next day.
Things like that just made me feel like, okay, question mark. But I have nothing against him. I do wish him the best, and I'm not God, and I have no doubt he would do amazing outside of the house.
Let me just write that down. Whitemoney.
Yeah.
Loved Uriel.
Not love.
I mean, he didn't love me. He wanted to date me.
Yeah. So when he comes here, I'll just be here. So circled it.
He can't deny it.
I know. No, that's why I'm writing that. So I don't forget.
You cannot deny it because there is something like what they call messages and screenshots. Okay. Receipts, honey.
See why I don't say. You see why I don't. You see why I just do voice notes.
He can never deny it.
Yeah. So you don't say.
And I'm going to put this at the show because if he tries to say anything, when I was doing my restaurant, he did send me, I didn't ask him to, but he said, oh, let me help you. Yeah. He did send me 100K. I didn't ask him, not that I needed it.
That's a very nice gesture.
It was a nice gesture.
Yeah, you could buy paint.
It was a nice gesture. So
something.
I'm just putting that out before he tries to use that against me.
Yes, you can buy paint for 100,000 now. You can buy goat meat or something. Isn't that like?
I was listen. If you give me
10K,
if you give me 5K
now,
now,
that you
I'll
actually
be happy.
brought light to it.
Yeah.
Without any of us asking you, you are actually
so it doesn't
saying,
seem like you sent her 100K.
Yeah, he gave me 100K. Fam, if anybody gives me 3K, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I know.
I can buy smoothie for 3K, my friends.
I know. So that's fantastic. It always. So this interview just went better than I imagined and everything. Especially all the tea that you've.
Do you want to know anything else? Because I can tell there's so many things.
Man, let's talk about the chips in the house.
That's fine.
Since
Should I tell you the color of his? I'm joking.
No, please. All right, that's fine. So either way, so wishing you, like I said, wishing you all the best.
you.
Outside the house, we'll be rooting for you like we've always done. And proud of everything you've been able to achieve too as well.
Can't wait to get the invitation to the grand opening of
Yes, Use Kitchen.
Is it me or does it sound like strip club? Or something?
Use. How does it sound like?
Maybe it could be like
Use
a
Kitchen.
restaurant
What kind of strip club do you go to?
So at the back. After hours.
They feed you chicken?
That would be something though.
Yeah?
Think about it.
Chicken and grapes. Okay. We like that.
I like where your mind is at. Yeah, just at the back in the kitchen, just move all the tables,
everything.
put a pole in the middle. Yeah,
Tie your hands back and feed you chicken.
No, nobody's tying my hands. No. Way, so Uriel, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to everything that you want to do, just right after the show. Yes, Motion, the remix, Ty Dolla $ign, Chris Brown, absolutely love it. I think this is like the best remix to this song ever. Okay. Literally. All right, it's 10:03. My name is Osi, her name is BB, her name is Uriel.
Uriel.
Yes. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And sure. Looking forward to Whitemoney's interview. This is the B-Side tonight. Put out of FM. Don't you dare touch that down.